Hi everyone, it's Drew the Studios here, and welcome to my channel where we do comic books and superhero lore of the African diaspora. And today we're going to talk about another special character of my creation. So, without further ado, we're going to go here today. Yep, and yeah, today we are going to talk about if I can find a specific character. Oh, here she is. We're going to talk about her, Agent Zenki. And of course, most of you are gonna wondering, who is this lovely lady right here? And of course, that's what this video is for. We're going to talk about her in the meantime. So yeah, this is Agent Zenkai in all her glory, and yeah, she is a very interesting character as well. Well, just like the rest of them, but she's quite even more interesting. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, in a serious note, so let's just go fast and quick with this, and that's what I do. Let's get started. So, of course, Agent Zenkai is a part of the JCBU. That's obvious. You all know that. Part of the Judah comic book universe, and basically, she's one of like the coolest kind of agents and secret agents, special agents that we know in to date. So basically, with her now, she could be considered Ugandan American or Kenyan American or something like that. Well, she's born in Kenya, or was she born in Uganda? Or was that her parents from? Well, oh, that's where she's from. She's definitely from like the African continent. So she's not like African American. Like she's not born like an as American citizen. She does got that, but she's born on the African continent. So yeah, there's that. And of course, she's a female spy that normally does special missions across the world where she retrieves artifacts and gives them back to their homeland. And of course, she just does things to stop certain places from causing mayhem and ruining things. So yeah, she basically one of the people even before she joined the Omedigan warriors, she was saving the world by herself. So yeah, that's nice. And too before that, yeah, let's talk about her young origins. So yeah, this young person, I don't know, like I don't know where I actually put her in. Either she's like Ugandan or she's Kenyan, but let's just say like she's born in East Africa for now. So yeah, she's born in the East African region, and her parents, and when she was raised young, like her parents, either they were killed or went missing. So then she was like put in like a foster care, like put in like action of people to take care of her instead. So yeah, and she was raised by a certain organizations where they keep young children to be best spies and teach them like a discipline and a tolerance of to protect their country and their nation from other threats and people trying to invade them. So even from young, she was like doing martial arts, learning specialization of weapons. She was just doing her own things. She was doing fight like hand to hand combat, and doing other things like that. Yeah, I know she's done a lot of things. Let's go more specifics. So yes, she's really strong in her own will, and she's really flexible. She's got a lot of agility, and yeah, if you think about it, she does like a rest. She's quite confident, but she's actually quite simple. She's like an Asian. She just protects nations, and she joined the Medigan Warriors, and she does a spy thing. You can say that's not long, but then I'm gonna try to find out make her interesting. So yeah, basically she had a specific mission in America, and it was like after British events. I'll get into that soon, but we'll do America first before we get in British because like I said, it's complicated. So hold on tight for me, man. Uh, um, just hold on for me. Just give me a chance. Chance. Anyway, let's get to the point. So in America, she was just doing her own thing, and something went wrong there. And for example, like something went bad, and when she went there, she was framed for it. Like she did do her thing. She went successfully, did the job, but the way it looked like she went in there and did all the damage and made it look bad. So people were looking for her, like CIA and FBI were looking for her. So she was just traveling all over the place, and she's gonna go back to her home because remember they know exactly everywhere she's going. So even when she hides at certain places, she knows where they are, know where she is. So she literally goes to England, and that's where like most of like the crazy thing goes. And then she works with this kind of like a hacker programmer kind of person, like an agent for like MI5. And he's African British of descent there, and he tried to help her out, and then they have a relationship, like they go on a date, etc. Not like official one, because she can be strict and can be serious sometimes, but she can be humble, and she can be like nice to others. But it depends though. But yeah, she's only coming there like to fight stuff and then do her own things, and like do like beat up a lot of people because she does a lot of beating up of people. And yeah, there's that. And the funny thing is that like there was a lot of explosions. Like everywhere she goes, she was like, why did she got that? Not realizing that the same people that brought her up, that she framed her, like the people that like taught her to do her thing, they framed her because that. Yeah, remember when she was doing all these things, they were catching up, and they were doing a thing like where she connected to, and then they'll blame other nations. So this was like a backtrack. So she couldn't really stay in one place and hide. And that's one of the reasons why she was a part of the Medigan Warriors, because she had to keep a low profile. She couldn't stay in the public. She has to go by multiple identities, like the average spy thing, have a lot of passports, and she has to stay out the limelight. And what happened was that she does like, she goes like a date with certain people. What I mean is that like she did go with what's his name? Okay, Eagle Man. Eagle Man. That's her. I mean that's him. And she has to like go out with people to make it look like people don't know she's like she's an average person across the street, and she speaks multiple languages. Because remember, even with her physical antics, you can go like with the more verbal, and she can't even change the accent. That's how really good it is. Like she can't even change the level of accent, the tone, everything. She's really talented like that, and she's really good. And she's educated. I mean, she went to university and college in our countries and different places. Like for a ton of time, she goes to different colleges and universities, takes snippets from them, and then take her with her for like survival reasons. So yeah, that's really good. And with the Medigan Warriors now, like she's kind of one that you could say that doesn't have like powers. She does have gadgets that Eagle Man gave her, like one of those cool things, like a bulletproof suit. So you see, all this is on her, right? This is basically like all kind of like silverish. I mean, it's metallic, so it's kind of bulletproof, so it doesn't really like do damage. So that's right, quite cool. You could say it's like vibranium, but it doesn't. But it doesn't do that whole explosion thing or the whole purple, orange, yellow. Well, it depends on who wore that Black Panther suit. But anyway, that's beside the point. Anyway, so yeah, she got something kind of like Iron Man kind of thing. So yeah, she's quite really good and she's quite flexible. It's weaved into her, and she's quite mature as well. Like I said, she kind of is second in command, even though there's not really a second in command of the group, because everyone has their kind of like ways of doing things. I mean, they do go on the same page, but remember, like everyone is quite a leader in their own way. It's like how they're gonna do that, how they're gonna get things into straightforward recap. So there's that as well. So I found that quite really interesting. So yeah, also what she does, she has kind of like electric bolts things, and she does like batarangs, and then she does like have her own bike, and then she has like a cool camouflage kind of system where she does turn invisible. That was for a short period of time. I don't know if she's gonna ever like get that back, but then again, I'm the one creating it, so it's kind of on me to decide if she gets it back or not. But definitely, if like fans want to see something really cool and they want to see it again, I'll definitely give it back. However, you don't want to make the characters too overpowered, because the same thing with the villains. You can't make too overpowered, because how is one's gonna beat which, and how is it gonna make sense, because that's gonna lead to plot holes and plot devices, and that's the thing that I'm not really trying to get into, like not trying to do that, because I was just gonna be like the rest of other comic book industries. I do something that makes logic sense for the reason why they beat up all the people. So I had to make a lot of total sense. So yeah, and also naturally without the thing, she can like do a lot of martial arts, and she is again flexible. Agility is really on peak, and her senses as well like is even on par as well. Like peak human condition, it's like certain her she takes, and she can smell things, hear things, see different, see stuff in like 60 degree of like colors. And actually, what makes her really cool is that normally the human retina of our eye, we see like three the colors, and when we see the three colors that mix around, it shows what we see around us today, like our contrast. That's all like the three primary colors. But with her now, she can like see like over like 16 like retina displays. So with her, like naturally, she can see lots of differently from others. That's quite really cool. I thought that like another kind of natural ability she has. And of course, she has a nice afro. Yeah, I know that doesn't really have like a relevant power, but come on, I like the afro is cool. Come on. Anyway, yeah, but seriously though, yeah, but the afro kind of represents kind of like an influence of like the afros of the Black Panther movement back in like the 1960s and 1980s. So she kind of does look like a Black Panther member, doesn't she? Like a true Black Panther? No, okay. Well, you could say she's doing the Black Power fist with her foot, working with her feet. But yeah, that's how I wanted to make her. I wanted to make her like someone like one of my female superheroes because even though most of my characters they are male, like around 80, 60% of them are male, but then some of them can be female as well. So I thought I'd add her up to add some kind of like a gender balance, because people say like, that's feminist, so you don't really think females can be superheroes. But with me, I see like with women in general, they're like more like I think like love interests. Like they can be love interests as well. They could be someone that you can defend and save their life if they're in trouble. So that's how I kind of put it. So yeah. But anyways, so that was Asia Zenki, everyone. Like I said, she kind of have like a simple origin, but she's really kind of complex. You can read that in the other comics with her. And yes, with her, she's officially getting her own solo comic book series. So check that out. So yeah. Let's go back to the logo, just the logo to refresh. So yeah, thank you everyone. So like, comment, share, and subscribe, and definitely check out my social media on like the internet, yeah, social media, etc. The internet. So basically, check me out on Twitter, Facebook, and check me out on Instagram and Snapchat. That's right. And like I said, I'm all over the place, even on rubbish, stupid ones that ruined everyone's lives, like TikTok and Reddit. I also got other ones like African Alternative, like the Iron Man one on Black Junction, and I also got one on MySpace. So like I said, I'm everywhere. I'm not hard to find. So yeah, everyone, I'm gonna look for the beautiful person right there. Where's that lady at? Yeah, here's lovely. So yeah, definitely check that out and tell me which cards you want to do next. And thank you for like checking it out, everyone. And again, like, comment, share, subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.